Hey y'all, I'm Kevin, and today I have a pretty short video for you, but I think you're gonna like it because in this video, I wanna share with you two crypto trading bots that I'm using to manage my altcoin strategy in 2020. Now, a week ago, I made an altcoin strategy video, so if you haven't checked that out yet, I'm gonna link you down in the description below to that one and at the end. But essentially, in this video, I'm going to share with you the two different bots I'm using to execute and manage that process so I don't have to do it all manually. So I'm actually using two different strategies, right? One is momentum, which uses various technical indicators to go into a coin when it's going to its uptrend. And then when it breaks that uptrend, it sells. And it considers a range of coins and then goes into the ones that are more on their uptrends and then leaves those for other ones when they start going down, right? It's pretty simple. You can do this manually, but this bot does that process for you so you don't have to touch it. The other way is an equal weighted basket approach where I just pick like 10 to 15 different altcoins that you guys recommend me and then buy it on an altcoin exchange like Binance or KuCoin and then just leave it there and then potentially rebalance periodically as well. So those are the two different approaches, but I handle all of those by bots. So it's very low touch, doesn't take a lot of my time. And I love that. That's what I'm looking for when I'm executing this strategy. So, either way, if you consider my two different approaches, momentum versus basket, they all follow my three lessons learned from the last time around, right? That I took with me this time. One is I don't want to become a fanboy of any particular altcoin. Before we're like, oh, my alt is better than yours. This time I don't care. I'm going to hold them equally. I'm going to sell them equally and just let the bot do the work, right? I also don't want to gamble with that many of my Satoshis this time. The goal is to stack sats, right? So we want to not risk all of it and take a small cut, like maybe 10 to 20% at most. Lastly, I don't want to spend a lot of time or hassle chasing coins, even if it could be like the next great ICO and give like 100x returns. Not worth the time for accounting and just reconciliation and just managing it later if there's ever a huge drop. I'm like, oh, I need to sell that. No, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to leave it all on exchanges that work with these bots so I can manage it at the click of a button. So the two bots are called Shrimpy and Tradium, and I'll link them below so you can check them out if you haven't yet. But there are honestly a lot of bots, and they all will do. These are two good ones that are relatively affordable and cheap, in my opinion. And what I really want to do in these next few weeks and months is to use both and see which approach will get me better gains as we go through this crypto, most likely bull market in these coming months and years. But I just want to say that I'm actually leaning a little bit towards Tradium, which is the momentum and trend bot, because it's way lower touch, right? When alts do bad sometimes with my Shrimpy, since I'm just hodling an equal weighted basket of altcoins, I get the urge to sell it into Bitcoin or sell it into USDT. And it can do that easily for me, but I still have to log in and switch it myself manually. Whereas with the trend bot, they do that for me once it starts going down and breaking the trend. When looking into Tradium, it also backtests really well. So in bull markets, it does really well. And even in bear markets, it does better than we did personally when we just hodled all the way down and told us it was going to come up any day now. It's the end of the bear market is here, right? Even when that didn't happen until a long time later than we expected. So yeah, that's why I'm leaning towards momentum approach for which one I'm going to stick with long term. But on the flip side, there are benefits of this equal weighted basket. It doesn't even have to be equal weighted, just this basket approach of holding a lot of different altcoins, whatever you guys show to me, right? And that is first, it does allow you to pick from a wider range of coins and exchanges, at least for Shrimpy compared to Tradium. Shrimpy connects to a lot of different types of exchanges and offers hundreds and hundreds of different altcoin choices, more to choose from. And that means it also allows me to pick from some hidden gems per se that might not be available to the trend bot. And those can rocket 10x in a very short amount of time and get huge gains. And then after that happens, just rebalance using the portfolio automation and then wait for the other ones that haven't rocketed yet to do so. And that's easy way to stack gains on top of gains. Especially since you remember sometimes coins rocket and then it goes sideways, and then other ones rocket and then go sideways. So it kind of, they each take their turn per se. And that's where these rebalancing method really shines. So I see this as a more curated and personalized approach that is higher risk and reward in terms of a bot strategy. There are other bots to choose from, like I mentioned earlier, but my plan is to mainly just hodl Bitcoin and Ethereum and then use a small percentage for these two strategies. I love that these bots let me automate and do a really low touch approach to these strategies. One big thing to keep in mind is to let these bots do their job and don't go in manually, change it all the time, play around with it, because that defeats the purpose really. If you just do it every day, you might as well just do it manually and not pay for these bots, right? So that's something to keep in mind, but it's really hard to really follow that plan, to be honest with you. But that's it. Like I said, a short and sweet video. Let me know what your strategy is this time around, and if you're using any bots that you recommend for me to check out. Let me know down in the comments below. Please support our channel by smashing the like button, subscribing, hit that notification bell to watch my future videos. Also, why not check out these videos up here for more great content from Bitcoin for Beginners. This is Kevin. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time.